So here we are looking at my PowerBook 1400, and I have a little bit of an interesting special thing to try, and that would be trying out Adobe Premiere 4.2. And so I already have a video that I shot earlier and some music of mine on this computer, and so now I'm just gonna, let's see. I find it interesting that it says that because I have QuickTime. I might need to reinstall it and add some more stuff, but in theory it should be fine. By the way, here's here's just Premiere Pro. Let's see. And the reason why I chose the version so old is because this has only a tiny bit of memory. Well, not a tiny bit, but it's small enough that I don't want to run anything larger. But anyway, let's see. The footage I have is actually 320 by 180, so hopefully I can change the frame size. Let's see. Alright. I don't have internet on this yet. But anyway, let's see what I can do. I might need to make a detour to put internet on this, though. Or not internet, the required QuickTime stuff. Normally I'd install it, but I honestly didn't think I'd be doing video work, so I didn't. Let's see. Okay, so yeah, let's and also I tried disabling virtual memory earlier, but the system didn't like that. It wouldn't start the Finder. But let's just start with my movie files. And there we go. And before I get into editing, I'm going to let my camera battery charge because it needs charge. And then also I forgot to format my SD card, so my SD card is almost full. So I'll get back once, you know, all of that gets done. Okay, so this is, well, first I cleared the SD card and charged the battery on my camera, but then also this is Premiere 4, and as you can see, I also added an audio file. And I don't really know why the speakers are like so. They seem to really favor the high end, but yeah. So I'll put that down first, just as a, you know. Basic guide for editing, and then let's see. Okay, so let's see. And the actual thing will be much better quality than this. This is just a preview. So yeah, that's essentially the basic process. I mean, yeah. I guess I'll edit together this video and then come back when I finish, just because, you know, I don't want to. It takes me a while to edit together a good video, and especially when I'm learning new software, so, you know. I'll be back. Okay, so I just finished editing together the video, and now I think it is time to add some transitions between the various clips. Let's see. And really, this is quite straightforward. It's really cool how, like, older software sometimes has a reputation of being really archaic and really hard to use, but honestly, I've had better luck using this than more modern versions of Premiere or Final Cut Pro. And it's just interesting. And there's a good chance I'll be making a video on what I did to get video shot on my DSLR to work on here, because it of course won't directly work. But yeah, and so I'm just adding effects that look cool, adding transitions and stuff that look cool right now. And the song that I'm using is just my a different version of my YouTube channel intro theme. I actually composed it on my just on my computer first, using Arteria's Analog Lab, and then I redid it with my SC880 so I could show it playing on the SC880 in the intro. But so now I really just have so I just had like an unused version of it, so I thought, why not use it here? Now let's see how that looks. And I'm not even sure if Caden Live will appreciate me trying to import a video that is 320 by 180 into a project that is formatted for 1080p video. But yeah. So I'll come back when this is about to finish rendering, so we can watch the preview. And I'll just go ahead and zoom in to the preview. So yeah, I'll be back soon. And this preview will be quite choppy because, you know, it's not the actual thing. This is just a test render. I don't see the effects, although that could just be because of the frame rate. Okay, I think it was just a frame rate and stuff. Because also the music went a little out of sync, and you know. So let's try it. Output options, that looks good. Compression. I want 60 frames per second. And I'm just saying this to what the do I have my QuickTime settings at on my other computers. Oh wait, I forgot to show the entire window. But anyway, yeah, that was just me setting up the various export settings. So I will be back when this is done in, you know, about 16 minutes or so. Well, just an update. It turns out that I was actually putting the videos on the wrong track. So I'll need to rework my transitions and stuff, but then after that I should have a completed video. So just a little update. Adobe Premiere seems to freeze the system whenever I try to render the movie on my PowerBook. So here we have my iBook, and this is just the little compact flash card and adapter that I use for file transfer to and from my PowerBook. And I'm gonna grab a USB compact flash card reader. I have the project files and everything on this compact flash card, and I'm going to try rendering it on here to see if that does anything better. And this should actually also render faster if it does work, because this is G3 clocked at 500 megahertz versus a 603E clocked at 133 megahertz. And I'm not sure what the issue might be. It could be that it's running out of memory, which always tends to mess up you know, these old Mac OS systems. If they run out of memory, then they sometimes freeze. And that PowerBook only has 16 megs, so you know that could very feasibly be it. This has 640 megs, so it's very unlikely that we'll run out of memory running this. So yeah, let me just go grab a compact flash card reader, and I will then open up the project in Premiere on here. Okay, well, it turned out that 4.2 wouldn't even launch on here, so I decided to do I just decided to put in put a 5.0 just to see what I could get. And let's see, let's preview it. I'll come back when this is finished because this will probably take a little bit, because it needs to build every it needs to, you know, like render everything. Well, there we go. It doesn't appear the transitions have copied over, maybe, so I'll need to look into that, but everything else looks to be in order. Okay. So I think the transitions actually did copy over, but there was a little bit of lag causing them to not show up. But anyway, so that looks good. Let's see. Now let's see if we can export this. Let's see, entire project, QuickTime. Let's see. That looks good. I'll just throw the MOV extension because that's what I'll need if I want anything else that does not rely on resource forks to be able to read this. So yeah. So now it's making the movie, and I will come back when this is done. Well, my iBook G3 indeed was able to export that, and I put the finished file on my compact flash card, so let's plug it in. And then copy it. And yeah, as you've probably seen, there are some changes I made to my PowerBook that you haven't seen yet, and that is because the video that those changes are featured in is still in the process of being made, so you'll see that in a later video coming out in probably the next few days. But yeah. So there we go. So yeah, it's 57.3 megabyte video. And it's about a minute and a half long, and you'll see it appended to the back to the end of this video as well. Let's see how Kdenlive likes a 320 by 180 video, let alone YouTube, encoded with Cinepack. And there it is. Oh. I forgot the creator was set to Premiere. Shouldn't be too much of an issue. Let's just watch it like this because it's hold up. And I can switch to QuickTime if I want to, but this should be fine. Yeah, let's see how it does in QuickTime. There. QuickTime player. So yeah, that's and this transition specifically is a bit weird. I wasn't able to figure out what went weird with it, but anyway, yeah. Thanks for watching this video. I hope you have a good evening, and honestly, this was really fun to play around with. I love doing just fiddling with video editing stuff, just because I really like video editing. And so yeah, at the end of this video, there will be this video that I made appended to it. It will be very grainy because it's a 320 by 180 video, which is almost 10 times smaller than the 1920 by 1080 that I record at. So, you know. But anyway, yeah. Thanks for watching. Have a good evening.